Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
There we go.
But we knew Lewis was gonna be just terrible.
Terrible.
It's just terrible. Who was it? That was Frank Caliendo.
Yeah.
Said he loves the way. Who was it? Was it Carl Malone or somebody says terrible? Was it terrible?
I think you're right.
So funny. Did I turn? Hang on. Well, you can laugh at me.
The thing.
You can laugh at me all you want.
With the thing.
So like the stuff in the place with the other thing with that guy with the nose.
Yes. Yeah, that one.
He had the ears and the hair.
I have not stuck that. He's between 5'3" and 6'7".
Yep.
Perfect.
So
With long or short hair.
yeah,
That
he
one.
was a dude.
It was a dude.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. My name is Marcus and I am your clueless leader. Today we're going to go on a learning journey. Ching, ching, ching.
Your face.
That was extra today.
Yeah.
I do have Miss Muffin with me.
Hey, y'all.
And I have Daniel.
Hey there.
I think I'm extra and I'm spicy because two things have happened. One good. One, I was like, what the crap? So, the good one.
Okay.
I met a very nice gentleman from another motorcycle podcast this past week.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. From a podcast. So I'm going to give him a shout out. If you hear this, I'm sorry, I still haven't listened to you yet. If you're listening to this when it's new, if you listen to this in 5 months from now, there's a good chance I've listened.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But they're called the 5 Dirty Bikers.
Okay.
So
Are there 5 of them?
there is 5 of them.
Good to know.
So,
Yeah.
There's
but
actually 8.
I met one of them. But, you know, talking to him, he seemed super cool, super down to earth. And it seemed
Cool.
like something that would be viable in the wheelhouse of something that I would enjoy.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
number 2, the bad
Okay.
that like just happened because I sent you a text message.
Yes. Yes, you did.
And I said, in the text message, I said, what?
To remind you, if my phone would load, about the Ironhead motor.
Okay. Now, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to pull up. Do you have the Spotify app at all?
I do.
Okay. Pull up Spotify, search for our podcast. While Daniel's doing that, I'm going to say this. Okay. I go read. If you send us comments, you send us messages. I do read those. Some of the guys listening, they know. They send us messages on Facebook. They send us messages on Instagram. Chris is very heavy with it. He sends me some fantastic videos that are funny as shit. And I very much enjoy it. There's been days where I've been having bad days and I've looked at this. And there's days where I'm having good days where I've looked at this. Have you found it?
Yeah, I'm on our...
Okay, go down to where the reviews are, where you can see the reviews.
Are there reviews?
I didn't know there were reviews.
It's going to be like episodes are at the top. You got to scroll down towards the bottom.
Okay.
You'll see like our star rating and it pops up with 3 different reviews there.
Good grief, we have a lot of episodes.
Well, we do if you've clicked all episodes. Otherwise, it should just show you like 6. It's still going to be below all the episodes.
Okay.
Did you find it?
It's not...
Let me see your phone real quick.
Yeah, it's not... It may just be how my phone and Spotify works.
Let's go to... let's go here.
Because mine just stops.
We're going down.
I didn't know you could review things on...
Yeah, so it pops up on mine.
It might be because you're the one that puts it on there.
Well, it might be too because I have a Spotify account. Heather, can you pull up your Spotify real quick?
Yeah, that might be...
Because I want to read this review word for word.
Oh, hold on.
Did you find something?
I want to see...
Here, I pulled up that. I don't know what I'm looking for. Because I didn't know you could do reviews.
Okay, so it must be for y'all. It must be a situation of. Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, it says only listeners can check it out. But you've done a lot, so I don't understand what's going on. Anyways,
Y'all know.
I've got premium, so maybe that's why I can see it or something.
Maybe.
Anyways, we've got like a 4.7 star rating.
Like I can rate it. I can't read any reviews for whatever reason.
Yeah.
We have like a 4.7 star rating
Okay.
on Spotify.
Cool.
We've had star ratings and we've had a couple people write reviews.
Yeah.
So we've talked a lot about, friendship and community and those types of things. Right?
Yes, we have.
What's one way to damage your involvement in that type of stuff?
To call people out specifically, or
Just like generalize being a jerk
yeah.
or being a troll in this day and age.
There's-
Shit ton of
I mean,
internet trolls.
anything that's on the internet, you got to take the good with the bad.
So
Yeah.
and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the problem.
Well, I mean, I know that's something you've dealt with at the dealership.
Yeah, I do that for a living. I get paid to deal with that.
We've talked about that.
But we literally had a listener send us a message that gave us a 3-star review
Okay.
and said that the person being interviewed upset him that they didn't know that the 1000cc Ironhead was actually 980cc. So they gave us a 3-star review.
When did we ever talk about that?
At some point in time, probably in the Sportster episode. But here's the thing, number one. I don't really know of many motorcycles, you could probably count on one hand, that their CC is what their call sign is.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's true.
most companies round up to
Yeah.
a
Right.
number. Like
Number-
look at KTM.
Number two, a quick Google will tell you the 1000cc Ironhead was actually 997 cc's, not 980. So if you're going to be a troll on the internet, make sure your information. So basically what it comes down to, listen, if I say something and y'all don't like it, let me know. That's fine. If you're gonna say something, make sure you're accurate. Two, to the individual that posted it, find some friends, man. Because if that's where you're at, you probably have nobody you hang out with or ride with.
Look,
or any of that
it's
stuff.
still involvement, and in the grand scheme of things, and we say this every single time. Most of the stuff is coming off of memory. We don't have a script written down in front of
Well,
us.
and the thing is, dude,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. And in this world, why would you want to just be like, well,
That's just a silly thing. Like, if someone wanted
I got in several fights in high school with people that were like that. Like
if
physical fights.
if someone wanted to complain about your German impression, that's okay. Like we can take that.
Yeah.
But people, I've literally had people tell me that they've about pissed themselves and they've spit their food out listening to us trying to do German or Italian or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I think, listen to this and like mine, no matter even after the election, no matter whether you're happy or sad or whatever with whatever the results were of the election, you understand that we're just people and we're two guys sitting here having a good time. If you're listening to this, you're listening to us because obviously you're just enjoying the conversation.
Absolutely, and that's what this really is. I mean, we have a few, written down podcast.
We have notes.
We have
It's not
notes.
written down.
Yeah,
we have notes.
we have notes, something to talk about, talking points. But even then, we don't have exact numbers for a lot of things, and
No.
we never will. We have a general idea of most of the stuff we're talking about.
If I need it to be very, very exact, we usually have it wrote down.
Exactly. Yeah, if it's something
So-
that needs to be historically accurate or
Yeah.
detailed, it's written down. We have notes.
If he's talking about the Sportster episode, because that's the only episode I can think of that we
Yeah.
were talking about Ironhead.
We need to talk about Ironheads in every episode and just say the 1000.
So the only episode I can think of where we talked about the 1000cc Ironhead was the Sportster episode,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which in that you were reading
I
the
was reading-
Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I had multiple sources of information about the Sportster, but whatever was on there, because I don't know.
Which
Um,
we stated beforehand.
Yes, we did.
But I think we found somebody just trying to be a dick. I ain't got time for it.
No.
Hey, you know my saying.
No.
You know my saying.
Yeah. Her saying comes from a movie
Yeah.
made by a dick. Triple X.
Oh.
Don't be a dick. Dick. So.
So for now on, we need to get the CCs of every engine wrong.
Yeah. If we say the correct CC, please send us a message and let us know.
Absolutely, because we didn't do it on purpose.
We apologize and we're wrong for that.
Every metric bike is now going to be in cubic inches, and every Harley is going to be in CC.
Well, Chris is probably going to send us a message and be like, "Who is this guy? Where does he live at? Let me know. I'm going to go hunt him down just to be like, why are you being an asshole?"
Peter's going to get him.
Yeah, Peter. If this guy's overseas, we're relying on you, man. It's all on you.
You're our agent across the ocean.
Yep.
He's our foreign correspondent. We've already talked about that.
Yes, he is.
The foreign correspondent.
I hope things get cheaper in foreign countries. We have started recently to. I mean, I haven't seen it. I've seen it all over Facebook though. Gas less than $2 a gallon in Chattanooga.
Really?
Yeah.
I have not seen that yet.
There was like a 30 or 45 minute wait at one of the gas stations on 58. Gas was like $1.98 a gallon.
That had to have been they messed up.
I messed up on
They
that
were
one.
supposed to be $2.98.
That would be high.
Yeah.
Because it's anywhere between like, we'll call it $2.50 to $2.75 depending on where you're at in town right now.
Yeah.
I would love for gas to be under $2 a gallon because that means I could fill up the Jeep for $25.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember that over the years, like $20 would fill up a gas tank.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that.
Buddy, we
That
don't
was
want to
nice.
talk about back in my day.
Yeah, well, look, when you had to pay a nickel a gallon, I know that was really tough for you.
Cokes were a nickel. Gas was a dime
It's a dime.
to fill up the car.
Yeah.
And get our oil change.
The guy was out there cleaning the windshield, too.
Yep.
it was oh shoot, what's his name? I'm losing it. It's Martin. Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
From The Jerk. He's working at the gas station, cleaning windshields, filling up cars and changing oil.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
I got
So-
a letter from home.
So despite our lovely reviews there, do we have other reviews on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been good reviews.
I wonder if it's something like I could look it up on the computer and read them.
Maybe. They've been good reviews.
Okay.
We get reviews on other platforms and stuff too. People are nice to us. I mean,
Yeah, for the
everybody
most
everybody that's ever sent us a message, it's been a situation where they just enjoy the conversation.
Except for that one guy that keeps sending us dirty pictures. Please stop.
Once again, that's Chris. It's the same guy.
I wasn't going to put him out
It's
there
the
like
same guy that we're
Put him
calling
out
out to protect us too in the Northeast. So, but actually, speaking of him, the Five Dirty Biker guys, one of those guys is up in the Laconia area. So Chris might know who the guy is.
Maybe.
So
No, I'd never heard of that podcast, but I'll have to give it a listen.
I never have either, but they recently had kind of a changing of guard. One of the guys left, and the new guy's coming in and stuff. So
So it's still five guys?
yeah, and some fries.
And some fries.
I had to put that out there.
So yesterday was a sad day. The Grom finally packed it up.
I don't think it was that sad.
I mean,
I don't think so.
it was entertaining. It was fun while it lasted.
Like everybody's like, the motor blew. The motor went. Like
No.
it wasn't even a loud pop.
Oh, no. It was...
Sounded like a backfire from the XR.
just like a normal backfire from any of our other bikes. And it just stopped starting.
Well,
But the dirt bike's running great.
So, speaking of dirt bikes and not starting,
Mm-hmm.
I did ride the XR Saturday.
Okay.
I couldn't get it started Friday morning. I couldn't get it started Thursday morning.
Okay, that's weird.
It just kept acting like it wasn't getting gas.
Huh.
So, Friday when I came home,
And it has gas in it.
And it has gas in
well,
it,
I know
yes.
we've talked about the tank,
yes,
so that's...
Friday when I came home, I was like bound and determined and started fiddling with it and got it started, let it run for about 15 minutes. I mean, I didn't ride it. I just let it sit
Yeah.
down and ride it.
Yeah.
She heard me because she was in the house and she kept hearing every once in a while she'd hear wham, wham. I was revving it
The
up.
windows were shaking.
yeah.
Just making sure it wasn't doing its thing, and that was keeping it from starting.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, it honestly took me probably 5 minutes to get it started.
Huh.
It kept acting like it wasn't getting fuel.
That's weird.
I talked to Tristan, my foreign exchange motorcycle student, and he said in his experience, Hondas have been known to be very cold natured, especially when it's cold outside.
They can be.
And when I was starting these, it was in the upper 30s.
And
we're trying to start them.
That
in the
very
upper
well
30s.
might be it with that.
Now, when I left
battery
work
that's in there.
Saturday, it was it didn't take me as long, but it still took me a couple minutes.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, the Valkyrie, I don't have to choke it in the winter. It just starts right up. But in the summer, I do. When it's hot, I have to put the choke on.
I might just have to yank that battery out, throw a new battery in, and
maybe
that'll help.
It might be worth to do that because that's a battery that was in there when I bought it. So.
Well, it doesn't seem like a cold cranking amp issue. It sounds like a no gas issue.
Yeah.
So,
and it might be worth it to check inside the tank just to make sure there's not some schmutz in there.
I did that.
Okay. And it does have the vent on the top, so it shouldn't be vapor locked.
Yep. I also, when I went to get gas Saturday, because it had about a half a tank in it.
Yeah.
Or not a half a tank, a half below.
Yeah.
The ridge, we'll call it.
Okay.
So like the top of the filter inside the tank was starting to stick out.
Okay.
So when I went to the gas station,
well, and that fuel, that valve on there does have a reserve setting on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I went to the gas station, I turned the bike almost upside down. Like I laid it completely on its side and then went to the front wheel and lifted to force every bit of gas as I can over to the other side.
Yeah.
There was some stairs at the gas station.
I'm sure.
But then I filled up the bike and aimed the fuel nozzle at the high side. Yeah. So there would be as much fresh gas
on that side
as it could be. So even if there was still a little bit of old gas on that side, it would get so diluted by fresh gas.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue.
So.
Yeah, and that could be it. It could be a combination of multiple things.
Yeah. So I was on the phone with Tay-Tay the other day, actually. We talked one about the plane crash because we recently had a plane crash here in Chattanooga.
Right off of Shallowford Road.
Yep. Nothing major.
Nobody died.
A lot of questions. Yeah. No fatalities. Destroyed the airplane. Like, it's not like we'll rebuild it. The engine wasn't even running when it hit the trees.
Good grief. Is that what happened? Like it died?
The whole audio audio is online. You can listen to it. Yeah. I'll play it for you when we get done here.
Yeah.
But
just a lot of profanity.
No, it sounds very professional. When I was talking to him, I was like, you don't ever hear them say we're going down, but you do hear air traffic control calling out their tail sign.
Yeah.
Saying, stay calm, help is on the way, stay calm, help is on the way. You give them 15 seconds, they call it out again, stay calm, help is on the way, stay calm, help is on the way.
Yeah.
And based on where they crashed at and where they came from, like where they were at in the air to where they crashed at, I started thinking about it. And I said to Tay-Tay, I was like, the tower watched it happen, didn't they? And he goes,
yeah, from where they crashed.
So he watched them. They were in low cloud cover.
Yeah.
He watched them come out of the cloud cover, across the top of the trees, into the trees.
Oh.
So, but they barely caught the end of the trees and then into Shallowford Road.
Which, I mean, planes land on the streets all the time.
Yeah. What's shocking is that there wasn't a car wreck from the plane crash.
No, It was about 2 blocks down. 2 people rear-ended each other.
Well, the reason I say that, Shallowford Road.
Yes.
By Airport Road.
That is correct.
6 o'clock in the evening.
Very congested. Very congested. I
like this is like landing a plane in a mall parking lot during the middle of Christmas and not hitting anything.
Yeah.
How in the world did it happen?
You made it up the row.
Yeah, like almost like when they came in.
Yeah.
The light was green for them and red for everybody else. Like it was almost like that type of situation. How they didn't hit anything.
They got very lucky.
No, imagine if you were sitting there at the light and all of a sudden this plane just. Like, what?
I'll be like, damn, why did I have my phone out?
So,
It's all
but
because of the election.
2 young pilots, young student pilot, young trainer. There's a lot of conditions. We talked about it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know how it got on plane crash stuff.
You were talking to...
Tay.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. He said this is something he has learned from being at the track
Yeah.
from guys with carbureted bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you have a bike that is having slight running issues, not all the time, but sometimes there's a running issue, and everything, the carb is done right, the carb is jetted and everything's good to go with the carb, there can be a hairline fracture in the carb that you'd never see.
Yeah.
And with temperature changes, that can affect airflow and fuel and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Which shouldn't be an issue on that bike because that is a brand new carb. So,
and I didn't know if it was a brand new carb.
It is. It is a brand new carb.
Because when we talked about it, he asked me, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, you know who did the carb work? And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, it went to your guy that y'all know.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, I trust him.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. So, but it is a brand new carb. So, in theory, the carb body shouldn't have any issues. It's most likely some vapor lock or some weird fuel atomization thing.
I think it's a fuel atomization thing just in the cold.
Yeah. Which,
That's
I mean,
what
it's
it
definitely possible. You know, a big single carb like that on a bike that when it's 30 degrees outside, you know, that happens.
Yeah, sitting in a garage that's not
really
attached to a heated building.
Yeah. So if it's 30 degrees outside, it's 30 degrees
Yeah,
outside.
because it's a completely detached garage that has no central heat and air.
Yeah. So definitely, it's probably a combination of battery and carb or some temperature.
I might look at just grabbing a new battery and throwing it in there. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes I wish it had the old setup still on it.
Yeah, the factory.
Yeah.
That side case.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be a lot easier.
Well, it would be. It would have to be rejetted again, though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard.
So, but either way.
But I mean, the airbox is already opened up like it is. So
yeah.
But you do have the bike slimmed down quite a bit with those side panels.
I was told that if it is a situation, the atomization situation of the fuel, when it's cold outside, just spray some not carb cleaner, but ether in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's not that simple.
Yeah. You got to take the side panel off.
You got to take everything off. You got to take the seat off.
Actually, you could just take the seat off and spray it down in there.
Yeah, but it's just going to hit the filter.
It'll still get past the filter.
Yeah. I don't think it'll get past the filter enough.
Who knows?
Almost need just a plug on the side of the tube.
Yeah.
The breather tube.
Where you
just pull the plug out, just right inside there and plug the tube back up.
But, an older carbureted, well, not even older, carbureted motorcycle.
Yeah.
Just par for the course.
So,
they do weird things every now and then.
Yeah. In other news.
Yes.
I know y'all are going to take bets again.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, last time your bets were not fair because 99% of the mess in my office is not my doing.
Okay.
But my office has been cleaned.
Yes,
I don't believe it. By who?
And completely rearranged.
I know you didn't do it.
3 people. Technically, involved in taking care of my office was 5 people, but 3 people.
You have that much crap in there?
Well, so me, Teresa, and Chelsea took 90% of my office out of the office and cleaned it.
Yeah.
And rearranged. And all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We took everything out of my office with the exception of the physical computer.
Yeah.
The back piece that was behind me.
Yeah.
My filing cabinet. And the platform that my totes sit on.
Okay.
The front desk was taken out of the office. The chairs were taken out of the office. And everything else that was in the office was also taken out of the office.
Oh, wow.
And now my office has been completely rearranged. So now as soon as you walk in my door, my desk is against the wall. So like my desk stops and the wall's right there.
Okay.
Like so my desk butts up against the. But the cool thing is when I turn around, the two chairs are directly centered underneath the Harley Davidson flag.
That's pretty cool.
So if I needed to do some sort of thing, I have that.
Yeah. You have a space now.
Set up with background and everything.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
It looks much nicer.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you had your office clean.
Yes.
Organized.
Yes.
Organized.
It was very much a team effort, though. Bill hauled off several bags of garbage. Ryan helped scoot some stuff around and modify the new desk that's in my office.
Does it have wheels now?
The desk?
Yeah.
No, the desk doesn't.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You need to go wheels. You roll it around.
I got one of the old sales desk that we had in the back.
Okay.
So back in the day, they had when you were there?
Back in my day.
They had when you were there?
I think so.
So we're going to go almost 20 years ago.
Okay.
The dealership the salespeople had big metal desk.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody that's never been into our dealership or into a dealership that doesn't run desk, salespeople don't really have desk anymore. They have little like cafe tables that they sit at.
Yeah.
So,
it's better. It keeps them up and moving.
Yeah, so all those desks were in the back. But believe it or not, that cheap looking desk that was in my office,
yeah,
that thing was solid wood. I was like, how is this cheap looking desk?
IKEA messed up and sent you real wood.
Something.
It's supposed to be particle board.
Well, Chelsea's desk, we redid Chelsea's office last week.
Yeah.
And her desk that looked like a very fancy desk was particle board. My desk that looked cheap was solid wood.
Okay.
Interesting. Would have never guessed.
So funny. So you sent me a video. I guess you might need to pull up your Instagram so you can see the video. A video from EICMA.
I did.
About a lower for an inverted fork that is one solid piece of billet that has the brake master or the brake caliper all as one component.
Yes. And it's a Showa front end design, and they're combining with
Brembo.
Nissan.
Oh, I thought Showa and Brembo. Who was
that's Brembo and Olene's.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this is Showa and Nissan.
Yeah,
and that's pretty standard for like a lot of
So the
companies.
concern was flex.
Yeah, and
I could see that concern.
But that lower arm on there is pretty bulky. It's a pretty beefy arm.
Yeah, it's like one solid piece of machine.
Yeah.
Aluminum or billet or whatever.
I don't think it's going to flex as much as people would think.
Well, no, you want some flex.
Well,
you don't want
that's what
100% rigidity.
But I don't think this is going to cause any issues compared to what a standard fork and brake connecting.
I just think what you get in that world, that in the video, the guy says something about he would like to see it in like a race application.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not like, if that was used in a race application, then it would never be used on the street.
No, not for the most part. No.
Like brake calipers that are used in race are not what's used on the street.
They are.
I mean, you can buy them for a street bike,
and not worth it.
Yeah.
You're not getting them.
I mean, I know guys that have done that stuff. I know a guy that had his front forks, front brakes, rotors and calipers were all MotoGP series.
Yeah.
Level stuff. It was like $22,000.
I'm not surprised.
Howard's bike.
Oh, yeah, I remember
But
that bike.
when you start putting components like that, those components are only really at their peak performance when you are riding the bike at that.
Yeah, they ride like crap on the road.
Yeah, when you're just putzing around town.
Yeah.
They're not. It's like the people that always put these, I'm just going to use the term high performance brake pads and rotors on their cars.
Yeah.
They don't stop when they're cold. They need to be warm.
Yeah.
So, and they need to be at a certain operating temperature. It's like everything with a race car or race bike. It needs to be within such a very small parameter.
Yeah.
You don't get that on the street.
No.
Like, you can run the slicks. They're not great.
Well, it's like, in comparison, where I put the Lindell wave vented rotors on my bike.
Yeah.
And it's like, in that situation, you're talking about an 800-pound motorcycle that's trying to be ridden like it's a 300-pound motorcycle.
Yeah.
The brakes get hot quick.
Yes, they do.
So that's a situation of trying to keep the brakes cool, because I have experienced brake fade.
It's a weird feeling on a motorcycle.
I've experienced brake fade on the Skyway. I've never experienced it on the Dragon. I think it's because I was never really going fast enough to heat the brakes up. But on the Skyway, I've experienced brake fade. And it's always been with the rear, because I'm a trail breaker when I'm in the corners.
I'm the same way.
And I went to hit the brakes one time, and it was, it was slowing down, but not the way it should. So, since I've installed those, I haven't experienced that.
And I noticed that when I put the EBC brakes on all my bikes, because that's what I do, and it's gotten rid of any sort of brake. Now they squeak every now and then, but that's just what that's.
We're not saying don't buy upgraded components.
Yeah.
We're not saying that.
Buy upgraded components for your actual type of riding.
Yes.
Just because it's a race part doesn't mean it's good for you to ride around town with.
Correct. If you have an ultra limited and all you do on that ultra limited is jump on the interstate and tour across the country, invest in stuff like heated seat, heated grips,
bigger windshield.
Invest in stuff that's made for your type of riding.
You do not need a Moto America Harley bike to tour the country.
No.
You don't need a King of the Baggers bike and engine.
No.
Well, I don't need the saddlebag anymore. I'm going to put an engine cooler in there.
It's fine.
No, people with those bikes don't put engine coolers in the saddlebag. They put 12-inch subs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
If you're putting a 12-inch sub in there, you probably don't even need brakes, because it doesn't ever get ridden.
That's true. You need a trailer
Fast
point.
enough.
Yeah. I'm going through the parking lot at 2 miles an hour.
That's it.
So, enough making fun of people.
We're going to get in trouble again.
Oh, God.
It's actually 14-inch subs, sir.
So, I had a thought.
Okay.
So, I'm saying this
so proud
on the
of
air.
you.
I'm saying this on the air. So, we were talking about recording a little thing from you.
Yes.
We could just do it on this episode.
We definitely could. Absolutely.
So that also would make my life easier for the next episode. So I don't have to actually go in and do any editing.
I mean, look, I am all about making your life easier, but I do want to make it difficult every now and then.
Well, you are making my life difficult. I'm riding the XR.
You don't have to ride it.
But somebody's got to ride it, and if I bring it over here, it definitely won't get ridden.
No, it definitely wouldn't be.
So our next episode after this one is actually going to be our 200th episode.
That's right.
Daniel is leaving and will be out of town for most of the week of Thanksgiving.
That is correct.
So Daniel will not be around for the recording of episode 200. So outside of that, Daniel's going to deliver a very special message to everybody.
A very special message.
Special.
This is a preliminary message for episode 200. If you say, I don't hear it on episode 200, we're telling you now. We don't give a shit. It's 1,000 cc's. Daniel, what's your message? What do you have to say to everybody?
Everybody that's listened to it, whether you've listened from the beginning or just started recently, we want to thank you. 200 episodes for anything, that's quite substantial, and we wouldn't do this if it weren't for a lot of you guys and the comments, the messages that you send us, and we hope that you continue to listen to us. So thank you.
Okay, that being said, we were going to talk something special when we hit 25,000 downloads.
Yes.
And when I was looking at stuff today, I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to look at what our download count is.
Did you look?
Yes, I did. We're at like 32,000. So
Okay.
we missed 25.
We missed that one.
We missed that mark.
Last time we looked at the episode count, it was like 22,000. Now it's at 32,000.
Hey, that's not a bad
You know
thing.
what? That's not a bad thing. Well, I remember when we were happy to have like 5,000.
Yeah.
I remember when we hit 1,000. I was like, yeah. I was running around.
I mean, it's truly amazing that many people
Want to listen to our dumbasses?
that want to listen to us.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what size the Ironhead is.
Right. And on that bombshell.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson's social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.